welcome to The Guide. I'm Yo, that's Steve-O. We're here to review Battlefield 3, and Steve-O's actually a Battlefield noob.
That's right.
So it's been very interesting to get your perspective on it as a brand new person coming into the game.
Yeah.
And tell people what you thought of it so far.
Let me just start by saying I am not a first-person shooter guy. I prefer third-person, in a sense of Gears of War,
Right.
God of War type, you know what I mean?
Right.
I like to see my character, and so I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters, mainly because I suck.
Right.
I'm not good at the control scheme. It's weird. And so Battlefield 3 is something that I wasn't even interested in, not on my radar. The beta came out. You're such a crazy Battlefield fan, so I said, I'll download the beta.
I told him he had to do it for work.
Right.
This is for work. You play it.
Yeah, and it felt like work because I'm like, okay, I don't care. It's a multiplayer online. I'm gonna get destroyed, and 12-year-olds are gonna make fun of me. No, thank you. And 5 hours later, after I'd been playing for so long, I immediately went to GameStop and prepaid for my copy. Seriously.
So, you got it.
I got it. I've played it nonstop. I wish I could say I've had any time in co-op or the actual campaign itself, but I haven't even touched those because I've been so involved in the multiplayer aspect. I absolutely love it. And I think probably because the main difference is, being that I'm terrible at first-person shooters, the idea of having a squad, a team to back me up when we play together, and you say, hey, there's a guy in that building, I'm going to go this way, you sneak around this way. I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah.
And so having a team around me, amazing.
Yeah, and that's always been my favorite part about Battlefield. In this game, there's so many ways to score points beyond just shooting a guy.
Right.
There's so many ways to level up, gain experience, unlock new gear, unlock new equipment, beyond just shooting people. You can support as a medic and heal people, supply ammo, be a sniper who spots people, an engineer, repair vehicles, destroy vehicles. So many things that you can do. And really, it appeals to me as a Christian because that's what we need to be doing as a Christian.
Yes.
Working as a team towards an overall goal. You have the most success in Battlefield when you work with a squad as a unit, everyone's strength helping everyone else out as you move towards an overall goal.
Right.
It should be the same for us as Christians. We have an overall goal. We all have different talents and skills and abilities. We use those in support of each other. Not, you're different, I don't want anything to do with it, but to support each other to attain our overall goal. And as I play Battlefield 3, I love that feeling, and I'm going to be honest, I wish it's one I had more in the church. It should be more in the church.
It should be, and sadly, I mean, you can see it very plainly in Battlefield because when you're in a good squad, you're working together, someone's got a battle plan, we're going to do this together, or you can get put in a team where people don't care, and they just run around like chickens with their heads cut off, and everybody's got their own battle plan, and you usually end up getting destroyed with those battle plans.
That way. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's talk real quick about the campaign and the co-op. I have played the campaign. There's been a lot of talk about, well, it's just ripped right from Call of Duty. And honestly, as I was playing it, I felt more like deja vu for the game Black. I don't know if you remember that from the original Xbox. The structure of it, kind of the overall story plotting and everything, it felt very much more so like Black than Call of Duty. That wasn't such a huge game, so more people probably won't make that comparison, but it really felt like I was playing a sequel to Black. It's not terrible, it's just not why I play Battlefield. Co-op is a step towards more why I play Battlefield, and it's also the only place where you can practice flying a helicopter, which is helpful, but none of that really counts towards your experience online. And so online is where the game is at. Also, I love the new social media aspect of Battlefield 3 with Battle Log. You can join our platoon, by the way, the 505. Type in the 505, join our platoon. We can keep track of stats together and engage in challenges together and find out how well we're doing compared to each other. So you're not like looking at the worldwide leaderboard. I'm like, what? I'm 450 millionth? I'm terrible. But when you compare it just to your friends, you're like, ooh, I'm only number 3 or number 2. I'm doing really well. So I like that aspect of it, and I'm glad they're implementing that. And so I mean, multiplayer is where it's at. The other stuff, it's all right. What would you rate it overall?
Overall, being that I haven't even touched the campaign or the co-op, it's almost I have a skewed rating, honestly. But I would have spent $60 just to play the multiplayer anyways. It's that incredible to me. So on that note, I would give it a 6. I would give it a 6 out of 7, honestly.
Yeah, and a couple things to note. It is an M-rated game. In the campaign especially, a lot of F-bombs.
The mute button comes in handy.
Yes, it does. And there's some of that in the multiplayer where you hear hear guys yell out things. Not quite as bad as in the campaign or in co-op. And it is a violent game. Not gruesome. It's not like it's not like Gears of War 3 where it's really gory. There are splashes of blood, but it's war, so there's just a lot of explosions and gunfire and whatnot. So it is a very violent game, but not a gritty, graphically. Yeah, except it's not even that gory, really.
Right. Yeah.
So, but take the M rating seriously, and keeping those things in mind, I'd have to agree with you. I'd give it a 6 out of 7. Yes. It is the multiplayer experience for first-person shooters, and I say I like it more than Call of Duty. I know some people are going to feel strongly about that, but I like the team aspect. I like that there's more ways for me to level up beyond just killing people. And I know there's other ways to do it in Call of Duty as well, but this has so many more ways to do it. So it is the shooter of choice for me. I've always felt that way, and Battlefield 3 has just reinforced that. So,
and in another week or so, we get to check out Modern Warfare 3, so you can check out our thoughts on that as well coming up, and we'll see. You never know.
Yeah,
I've never played one of those either.
Maybe our minds will get changed. I don't think so. I've played them, and Battlefield. And here's the reason why. I like things that explode good.
Ooh, all
okay,
right.
So
good grammar.
Yes. That's the best way.
Explosion good. Me like it.
Me like explosion good. Call of Duty, you don't have as much destruction. The Frostbite 2 engine in Battlefield 3 causes some amazing destruction. I like when I throw a grenade at a wall, that wall's going to disappear.
The entire building.
Yeah,
Let's
I like
let
that.
it come down. I like that.
And speaking of that, make sure you install the HD content for the Xbox 360. It looks much better that way. So you can read more about Battlefield 3 when you check out our website.
GameandMovieGuide.com.
Or stay up to date with everything that we got going on, new reviews, news, and all the rest when you visit our Facebook.
Facebook.com/GameandMovieGuide.